Fun. Hi, Ronald. How are you?
Hi, Gary. How are you?
I am dandy. Shabbat shalom to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
And Ronald, I forget. I know you're out of town. What city do you live in?
I'm sorry, Gary. I didn't understand you.
Yeah, I know you live out of town. What city do you reside in?
I'm a little hard of hearing.
Oh, I was just wondering where you live. What city you live in?
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Sally Kaplan.
Yeah, Laurence might document some might offer a little the offer kind of try to answer a bit about it. If he wants to say something, if he wants to say something. Generally, he heads up to the. It's a good heads up. Yeah. I'll often be the one that's.
Shalom, Luna.
Hi there, Shabbat Shalom.
How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
Good. Are we going to see you tomorrow for Shabbat?
What?
Are we going to see you? You know, we're having a Chesed Shabbat tomorrow.
You know what? I have to be somewhere later in the day tomorrow, and I just don't want to push myself. I'm sorry. I'll be watching.
All right, you'll be missed. All right.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you.
Take care.
I really didn't do much. I knitted something. That was my contribution. Other than receiving.
Say again?
Other than receiving chesed.
That's true. You've also been a benefactor. That's true. You're on both sides of it.
Absolutely.
Hi, Stacy. How are you?
Hi there. Good Shabbos, everybody.
Shabbat shalom. Hi, Jill.
This is a very small group for this.
Yeah, it really is for
Where
this
is everybody?
this late in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle, this is Gary Alembic. I'm wondering, where do you live? I'm most curious. Stacy,
Gary?
you probably know.
Where's Gary Olympic?
Hi, Sally. How are you?
Oh, hello,
Hi,
Gary.
how are you?
Gary?
Hi,
Hi,
Michelle.
it's Michelle. I'll put you on. Hold on. Hi. I live in New Jersey, Central Jersey.
Okay.
And my cousin is Alan Schenberg and Merrill.
Okay.
you know-
Well, good to see you. All right.
Thanks. And my sister is Alyssa. She's on often, and my brother is Michael Schenberg, Alyssa Weiss and Michael Schenberg. So
Got it.
our father passed away in January, and Alan, whose dad also, my uncle, passed away a few months before that, was saying Kaddish, and then he had said to me, "Why don't you come online to ours and you can say it?" And I said, "Really? They'll let me?" And he said, "Yeah, you can definitely go on." So that's what happened. So it's been such an amazing.
We're glad to have you. All right. We're glad to have
Yeah.
you. Sorry for
Thanks
your
so
loss.
much. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. Mhm.
Michelle, what is your last name, please?
Mine is Rickles, Rickles. Rickles.
Thank you. Okie doke.
You're welcome. Got it? Okay. Mhm.
And I know Michelle loves animals.
Yeah, so we just adopted officially my dog today. We were fostering her because she had heartworm when she came from Louisiana. We got her in April, and she had heartworm, so they wouldn't let us officially adopt her until today when she's finished all her treatments. But yeah, we have horses and a cat, and we had 2 greyhounds that had passed away also this winter. So I didn't like not having a dog, so that's how we went and adopted this girl. So that's it. Just a small little horse property. It's only 3.5 acres. Just enough.
Well, I love horses, so I'll be up to visit.
Oh, that would be awesome. I mean, I didn't start riding till about 15 years ago when my kids were in high school. So it's, and then one thing led to another, and then we started.
You're muted, Michelle.
Everybody got muted.
Oh,
It's 6:01. It's time to,
I don't think we might be having audio problems. I don't know. Are you hearing that noise?
it's a hiss. Tom, it's a hiss.
There is a slight hiss, yeah.
Right now, dogs are davening.
But rabbis are not, so I guess it all evens out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Everyone. as we begin that movement into Shabbat, into that expansiveness of time, into the light which touches on the primordial, that light which existed at the beginning of time, that was separated and hidden away for the righteous, we got to learn about in our Kabbalah Shabbat. But to begin that journey, we first need to move forward, to move out of the week that's passed. And so we begin with our weekday afternoon service, beginning page 1 of our Babu Sidur Simshon. Page 1 with the Ashrei. Ashrei Yoshvei, Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha, Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha, Kod Yehanelucha Sela, Ashrei Ashrei Am Shekaro, Ashrei Am She'Adonai Elohai, Yedida, Yedida, We rise in body or in spirit together as we offer the Amidah for our weekday service, beginning aloud on page 3b, skipping over the Kedusha on page 4, continuing silently on pages 5 through 9. We're taking a few moments of reflection and meditation on the week that's passed to prepare to enter into Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rochel Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibur VaNorah Elyon Komel Chasadim Tovim V'konei HaKol V'zoter Chasdei Avot Maybe go el yifnei למען שמו ואהבה, מלך עוזר ופוקד מושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה מצוות רב להושיע, וכלכל חיים וחסד, מחיה מתים ורחמים רבים, שמח נופים ופורים עצובים, וקיים אמונתו ישני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומתומר, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצליח ישועה, למען אתה לחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים. אתה קדוש, ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יעלו חסרה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Continue page 11 with Aleinu nishabeach l'Adon hakol, l'tzeit gedula yotzeh b'reshit, shelo asa nefgoyei ha'aratzot, v'lo samanu mishpachot ha'adama, shelo samachaleinu kahem, v'gora aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu kohonim, משתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שלא בשמיים נצרת ושליטו בשמיים We invite those who are mourning or observing Yard sites finishing this afternoon to rise in body or in spirit. We invite those online to enable the microphones if they're able in support of those in mourning. Mourners Kaddish can be found on page 12.
Yiskadal, Yiskadal, Shmei Rabba. Yalma Divra Kirasei, Yamlich Makosei.
Chayefona Demechona Chaye Israel. Agalav is my Kareem Yimru Amen. Yeheshme Rav Barach Ve'olama Me'amayim. Yitbarach V'yishtabach. Yitbar V'yiraman V'yidnaseh. Yitzadar V'yidalev Yidhalal. Shmei Yidashar Refu. Le'elam Minko Birhatav Shiratav. Bishbahatav V'nechamatab. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya. V'hayim Aleinu V'Yakol Yisrael Yimru Amen. Ose Shalom B'Ramav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'Yakol Yisrael Yimru Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. As we enter into Shabbat tonight, in a moment we'll begin on page 13 with Shalom Aleichem. I want to focus throughout our davening tonight on the idea of light. In this parasha about Rosenthal, we learn about menorah, these lights that the Kohanim would light in the temple and in the Mishkan. But so much of what we enter into with Shabbat is about light, about tapping into that original source of inspiration, of illumination, which has guided our ancestors and continues to guide us at willing each and every day. So we'll come back to that idea a few times throughout our davening. As we enter into Shalom Aleichem, I want to offer a thought which I may have offered before, but I think is particularly meaningful to me at this time. Many years ago, I came to the realization that Shalom Aleichem finishes in an odd place. Right? We welcome these angels into our midst. We ask them to give us blessings, and then they leave. At least for me, I don't know for you, I would expect them to stick around for a bit longer. If I'm to welcome these angels in, I want them to stay with me for Shabbos, at least for Shabbos dinner, if not for the rest of these 25 hours. But why do we wish them farewell at the end of this blessing, which just begins the time, at least around our Shabbos table, that we're gathering together? One day, several years ago, I had a realization that Shalom Aleichem can't be seen as separate from Lechadodi, which brings us into Shabbat, which brings us into relationship with the Shabbos bride. As the image of walking down the aisle filled my mind, I realized that in the best of circumstances, we don't walk down the aisle alone. God willing, if our parents are still alive, they're the ones who walk us down that aisle into the holy consecration of marriage, into Shabbat. And if not, our parents, hopefully loved ones of some sort, are able to be there for us in that moment. And what I realized is that for the Shabbos bride, the angels are the ones to walk her down the aisle. They're the ones that meet us at the end as we prepare ourselves to step into Chuppah, into that relationship of these 25 hours. And so we ask of them our blessing. We ask of them the blessing of peace, of wholeness in this relationship of oneness in that moment. And then we say goodbye to them. We give our kisses and we enter into that chuppah, into Shabbat with the Shabbos bride. We're not quite there in the journey of Kabbalat Shabbat, of stepping under that chuppah. But I think as we enter into Shalom Aleichem, I want to invite us to think about what are the blessings that we need in this moment. What are the blessings that we need in these 25 hours to feel that sense of wholeness, of shalom, peace, of oneg, of joy, of connection, of menucha, of rest. What are these blessings that we need during this festival? Page 13. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hashari, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei Amachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Page 15, moving towards Shabbat. Ki kadosh Adonai 20 for Psalm
B'nei Shabbat nekabela Mikdash melech melucha Kumitzei mitoch hafecha Rav la shevet be'emek habacha הוא יחמול עלייך חמלה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. הנערים מעפר קומי, לבשי בגדי תפארתך עמי, על יד בן ישי בית הלחמי, קורבה אל נפשי גאלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, 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 שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. 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 לא תבושי ולא תקמי, מה תשתוכחי ומה תמי. בך יחסו עניי עמי, ונבנתה עיר על תלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. והיו לי משיסה שוסייך, ורחקו כל מבלייך. יסיס עלייך אלוהייך, כמסוס חתן על כלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. ימין ושמאל תפרוצי, ואת אדוני תריצי. על יד איש בן פרצי, ונשמחה ונגילה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, pene Shabbat nekabela. We rise and face the entrance. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uvetzola. Toch emunei am segula, boi chala, lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nikabla. lecha dodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela. Shalom, Shabbat, shalom, shalom, Shabbat, shalom, shalom, Shabbat, shalom. Yalla la da 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 da, yalla la la da da, yalla la 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 da da, ay la, yalla la 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 da da, alla la 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 da da, alla la da da da, ay ay ay. We're seated as we turn to page 23 for Psalm 92, our psalm for Shabbat. Mizmor shir yom HaShabbat Tov le'odol Adonai u'zamer l'shimcha alyon להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות על יסוד ולעיניו ולעלי יום מכינה משימת הנמר ומדעים השם ימונים ותמר אתה בית אתם משולים צדיק אתה מה יפרח כארז באבנון יזכה צדיק אתה מה יפרח כארז באבנון יזכה שתולים בבית אדוני בחצרות אלוהינו בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו עוד ינובון בשיבה דשנים ורעננים יהיו להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולת בו להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולת בו.
We invite those who are mourning or observing yurtzeit to enable their voices so that we could share together with the call and response of the mourner's Kaddish. Bottom of page 24. Yit Gadal,
Yisgadal, V'Yisgash, V'Mei Rabba, Divrach, Yosei, V'Yamlich Motosei, V'Chayechon, V'Yamei Yisrael, Agala, V'Zman, Karim, Yimru, Amen.
Yeshmei Rabba,
Amen.
Yipparach,
Yisbarach,
Yishar,
Raman,
Nase,
Yitadar,
Yithalel, Shmei B'Shar B'Rechu.
Le'elam Bertosa B'Shirasa, Tush B'Chasa B'Nechumasa, Damiram B'Yamad Yimrim, Amen.
Mahei
Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu B'Kol Yisrael, Yimru, Amen.
Shalom B'Ramah,
Ose Shalom B'Ramath, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu B'Kol Yisrael, Yimru.
If you have candles, I'll invite you to go to that space. I'm going to go over and light the candles with us, and then I want to share a thought on this beautiful ritual that we have in our tradition. So join me over there. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat shalom, everybody. So Judaism asks us at times to be masters of time and space. Shabbat's one of those places and spaces and times that we're asked to do that. But we don't do it in the way in which we master our lives, whether we master our profession, we master over people that might be in our lives, hopefully in ways that are loving, supportive, and caring, if that's even possible with a word like that. But we take control, if you will, take ownership. Shabbat doesn't ask us to do that when it asks us to become masters of time. In fact, what it asks us to do is to flow with it, time and space, to create something really very special in that. Now, when it comes to time, we know that Shabbat is 25 hours approximately long. It starts at sundown, it ends at sundown. The time is defined well beyond our control. It is determined by the sun and the twisting and turning of the earth and the sun around this earth around the sun. And in that way, it determines our time, but yet we have this incredible ritual of lighting candles. And there's all these debates. Did I just start Shabbat because I lit the candles? The sun isn't down yet. So what does that mean? Did I control the time, or does the time control me? Now, all week long, as we try to master what it is we do, whether it's our work, whether it's our community, whether it's our way through the world, we often complain that there isn't enough time. We often complain that there aren't enough hours in the day. And for Shabbat, we get 25 hours, and maybe it's pretend, maybe it's we walk into the space where we have all the time in the world. And so, of course, on Saturday morning, we're not in a rush to finish services. Some of our congregants might be, but we're technically not. And you know, it was interesting. There's some folklore about this particular congregation. Once upon a time, I'd heard that morning services started at 8:30 in the morning during the week. And on Shabbat, because it's a day of rest, services didn't start until 8:35. The extra 5 minutes was, in some ways, maybe it was supposed to be funny, maybe it was a play, maybe it was just a nod to, we are controlling time, but we are acknowledging that time has some control over us. What about space? Think about what we do with our space, especially on Shabbat. We create a space that is peaceful. We push things like work out of the way, the phones and the computers go off. And we turn our homes, we turn our places in our community into sacred spaces, spaces in which we gather, we eat together, we invite people into our space, they invite us into theirs. This is great, great connection. We decorate our dining room tables in ways we might not do for the rest of the week. Oftentimes we might even, some of us, eat over the sink. It's not healthy to do that, but sometimes we do it. But on Shabbat, we make the table, we put out our fineries, we eat as a community, we eat as a family, we invite our guests. Everything looks beautiful. We take time to rest on Shabbat, so there must be quiet on Shabbat. We manage, control that space, time and space. What's interesting about this particular ritual, the candle ritual, is that we could have started Shabbat in any number of ways. We could have had some type of counting. We do that during the Sfirot, during the Sfirat HaOmer. It's already over and I'm forgetting already. We do it during that time. We do quite a bit of counting throughout our holidays, but we don't bother with counting. Instead, we have this incredible ritual of lighting candles. And think about what this is. Think about what this ritual is, because we begin Shabbat with this and we end Shabbat with a different but similar Havdalah ritual, which includes, of course, a candle. And what is it that this is doing? Of course, we are marking time by lighting it at a very specific time. We lit it early today, bringing in Shabbat a little earlier. But we will not light it later than sundown, because that would be against the tradition. That would be against the rules, so we wouldn't do that. But light has a very special power in that we begin our holiday, especially Shabbat, with light because light fills space, but yet you can't touch it. You can't grab it. It's hard to control light in space. You could block things, you can make shadows, but left to its own devices, it'll fill everywhere and every space. But there's nothing to grab. It is absolutely a miraculous experience of being in front and with light. And so this becomes the reminder for our Shabbat. No matter how much we control time, no matter how much we control space, what is the true blessing of this time are all the things we can't touch. All the things that we can't grab onto. Love for one another, what we give of ourselves, what other people give to us, the way people make us feel, the way people raise us up. It's hard to put our hands on that, but we start Shabbat remembering that. We start Shabbat remembering that. And that light, of course, shines on that special Shabbat table, the fineries on our table. It shines on all the space that we will be inhabiting on Shabbat, or at least one room of that space. And it shines and illuminates all of it and reminds us that it's all nice. But what really is a blessing in our lives are the things we can't touch, things we can't hold on to. And that is what doing Shabbat each and every week helps to remind us. Shabbat Shalom. We will begin our service on page 27 with the evening service, page 28. It's only been 15 years. One of these, after maybe 20 years, I'll get the page numbers down, I promise. Page 28.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chokhmah poteach she'arim ובבונה משנה עתים ומחליף את הזמנים מסדר את הכוכבים משמעתיהם בהקיע כרצונו. Move that light into the darkness, and the darkness into that light, filling our spaces, raising up the light of Shabbat, letting it fill our rooms and our hearts. ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים. אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אהבת. Page 28, 9. תורה מצוותים ושבטים אותנו לימדת. כי הם חיים. ואהבתך אל תשים ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשיתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. היה עם שמות תשמוע צותי שמות Adonai Elohechem Emet. Page 32. Emet ve'emunah kol zot v'kayam aleinu. Ki Adonai Eloheinu ve'in tzolto ve'anachnu Yisrael amo. Ha'pulid mi'ad melachim alkeinu ha'golim ekaf kuritzim. האל הנפלא לנו מצרינו, המשלם גמול לכל אויבי נפשנו, העושה גדולות עד חקר. המעביר בנביא ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובני ישראל, לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורתי לו וספר למלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה, זה לי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Let's read together the bottom of page 33 on the left-hand side of the page together in English. Creator of peace, compassionate God, guide us to a covenant of peace with all your creatures, birds and beasts, as well as all humanity, a reflection of your image of compassion and peace. Give us strength to help sustain your promised covenant, abolishing blind strife and bloody warfare, so that they will no longer devastate the earth, so discord will no longer tear us asunder. Then all that is savage and brutal will vanish, and we shall fear evil no more. Guard our coming and our going, now toward waking, now toward sleep, always within your tranquil shelter. Beloved are you, sovereign of peace, whose embrace encompasses Jerusalem, the people Israel, and all humanity. At the box on page 33. ושמות צאתנו ואוהדנו, לחיים ושלום מעתה ועד עולם, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני, הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו, ועל כל עמו ישראל, ועל ירושלים. We rise, page 34 for Vishamu. Vishameru ובני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. היי ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. Let's take a few moments of private meditation as we offer Amidah for Shabbat, pages 35 through 38. So taking a few moments of meditation and settling into this expansiveness, this light-filledness of Shabbat. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol ve'el kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Osei shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. I invite you at this time, for those at home, to grab some wine or some grape juice as we offer our Kiddush for Shabbat. As Rosenthal talked about how we bring light into these moments. Through Kiddush, we help to make these moments holy, or at least holier than they are, to imbue each of them with a different sort of connectedness. Just like that light which fills the room, our connection connects us to each other and everyone we come across in this world and to that which is larger than ourselves. So we continue with the top paragraph on page 47, and then we'll jump to page 49 for the rest of Kiddush. Vayechulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzivam vayechal Elohim hayom hashvi'i melachto asher asa vayishbot bayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa vayivarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i vayikadesh oto ki vo shava mikol melachto asher bara Elohim la'asot. Savri chavirai, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshel mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'yahava uvratzon yinchilanu zikaron mema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha b'yahava uvratzon hinachaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Shabbat. Continue with Aleinu, page 51. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latei gedula le'yotze breshit, shelo asanu kigoyei haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שעולה שמיים וארץ. בהשבותה שבותה אל לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים והשם elvavecha, ki havaya, ki havaya, hua Elohim, hua Elohim, v'nemar, v'haya Adonai, l'melech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad.
You may be seated. It's with great sadness that I announce the passing of Ron Klee. He passed away this morning and will be interred on Monday, June 12th at 2 p.m. at Crestlawn Cemetery. We will be getting a notice out after Shabbat, so you'll have more details about the memorial and also about Shiva plans for the family. But we pray that the Klee family is getting what they need during this time. We also continue Shloshim, 30 days after passing, for Beverly King Pollock, sister to Sherry Halpern, Donald Reisman, father to Lisa, to Howard and Linda, to Gerald and Lisa, to Bruce and Vicky, and Marilyn Blumberg, the mother to Stacy and John Guerin, Susan and Louis, to Ruth and Andy. We pray all these families are getting what they need during this time to support them through this difficult time. We also note on this 21st of Sivan, the yurtzites of Richard Eisenberg, the brother to Bonnie Richmond, and Sylvia Spiegel, the aunt to Liz Goldstein. We also continue to walk with those who come every morning and evening to our prayer service, remembering Bobby Lax, Rita Tuvland, David Siegel, Marshall Moatar, Adrian Cohen, Al Filsuf, Kelly Inney, Saul Schenberg, Al Bahar, Gloria Bahar, Janice Gordon Sassine, Cookie Frank, Melvin Grossman, Carol Deutsch, Harold Vrono, Phyllis Podber, Murray Schemberg, Aubrey Garber Wazilewski, Alice Kaplan, Stan Pollock, Rabbi Arnold Goodman, Betty Stollard, Roberta Ben Hyman, Annette Sapiro, Barry Hyman, Kathy Smith. If I've missed anybody, please forgive me, but know that we continue to walk with you as you remember your loved ones, as we join together with the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, page 51, I believe. Page 52, close enough, 52. Yitkadal,
Shemei
Alma,
Alma,
Dibra,
Chachon of Yomechon, Hayimchon of Yomechon, Hayei Israel, Yishma Kari Dibru, Amen. Heshmei Rabba Barach Elam Amen. Yitbarach, Yishbarach, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, Yit Hadar, Yit Halel, Yit Halel.
Elam,
work tonight. Thank you to Neil Yarm for keeping us on track online. And thank you, Rabbi Blustin, for a beautiful service this evening. I really appreciate your voice and your singing and your spirit. Always beautiful. Tomorrow morning, 9:30 in the morning, we have our service begins. Tomorrow is Chesed Appreciation Shabbat. Our Chesed committee touches everybody in this congregation. You might not even know that you've been touched by Chesed, that people have reached out to you, that people have engaged with you, that people have sent you things, that have cared for you. This is all the incredible work of Chesed with our incredible leadership, Nancy Marshall Levine and Helene Lasky, They are rolling off, and we have 2 wonderful new co-chairs who are coming on. So we're really thrilled to be able to say goodbye and to welcome, but they're not going far. They're still going to be very much involved. And we're going to be saying thank you to all the people who work on our HESED committee. There's a long list of volunteers. So they'll be coming, participating in our service. Barbara Feinberg will be leading Torah study at 10:30. And we have a special guest, our Darshan, a person who's given our Devar Torah tomorrow, which is Shai Ropkin. Shai is taking it as a kind of personal mission of his own to amplify kidney donation. So he's going to talk about the spirituality behind it, the Jewish value of giving a kidney, as the source sheet says, one to keep and one to give away. So really, really an important thing. And actually, it was very interesting. About a week ago, the Freakonomics podcast, really great podcast, had a session about the economics of kidney donation. And there was a person who won the Nobel Prize for economics quite a little while ago, because he figured out a way in which to maximize kidney donation with the way that people give and receive and all that. Really amazing. And it talked about in depth about kidney donation. So it was really quite a bit of synchronicity there to have that podcast end this weekend. So please be with us tomorrow. Havdalah should be about 8:30 in the evening. Check the website, you'll see it there. And then our annual meeting is at Sunday at 2:00. It's going to be a really wonderful meeting, a lot to celebrate, a lot to vote on. So please come. We have a whole new slate of officers and board of directors, or people reoccurring, people coming on. It's going to be really, really nice to be here. We'll be in our sanctuary, so we hope that you'll join us in our sanctuary for that as well. And to hear Gary Olimbic, as he starts his 2nd year as president, you'll be able to hear the state of the congregation. So it should be a really wonderful opportunity to celebrate together. I will be going on vacation exactly when that meeting ends. So I am in my car and gone. So I look forward to coming back in a couple weeks and leaving the place in the capable hands of Rabbi Blustin. I'm sure it'll be even better when I get back. He has that way. So we look forward to celebrating the rest of this weekend with you, and I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom. Let's conclude our service on page 53 with Yigal.
יגדל אלוהים חי וישתבח נמצא והנה אל מציאותו אחד ויחיד כי ייחודו נעלם וגם אין סוף לאחדותו אין לו דמות הגוף ואינו גוף לא נערוך אליו קדושתו קדמון לכל דבר שנברא ראשון ואין ראשית לראשיתו הינו אדון עולם וכל נוצר יורה גדולתו ומלכותו שפע נבואתו נתנו אל אנשי סגולתו ותפארתו לא קם בישראל כמו שעוד נביא ומביט את אמונתו תורת אמת נתן לעמואל על יד נביאו נאמן ביתו לא יחליף האל ולא ימיר דתו לעולמים לזולתו צופה ויודע סתרנו מביט לסוף דבר בקדמתו גומל לאיש חסד כמפעלו נותן רשע רע כרישתו ישלח לקץ הימין משיחנו לפתור מחקקץ ישועתו מתים יחייל ברוך חסדו ברוך הדיית שם תהילתו מתים יחייל ברוך חסדו ברוך הדיית שם תהילתו. Good Shabbos.
Shabbat Shalom,
Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbos, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom,
Good
everyone.
Shabbos from Florida.
Good night.
Shabbat Shabbos.
Shabbos, everybody.